We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Rich Hill gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
So striding in, David Peralta. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Second baseman, Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the two-out success.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's Chris Owings now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. Strike taken to throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Owings at second with 2 down. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A bouncer up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Alex Avila is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 3, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Taijuan Walker gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Marrero is under it. 1 out.
Batting third, catcher, Yasmani.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field. Pollard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. D-backs lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Into the box now, Taijuan Walker. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now, David Peralta. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the third out. D-backs are down on 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. 1 away. Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. In now, Logan Forsythe trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Walker peers in. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Ketel Marte, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Weed coming on. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, digging for 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Thomas.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, A.J. Pollard. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Chris Owings is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run as runners will stick at first and third.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Arizona. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Pitch popped up. Now another 0-2. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Taylor makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. This one's too far inside, ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Utley, the runner at third. Hill at second. Seager is over at first with one away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls.
And the throw is in time to get him. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
2-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Devin Marrero.
Up next for Arizona, Devin Marrero, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready for another chance? Taijuan Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
David Peralta stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Hit back up the middle. Ahmed has it, and he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready once again, Ketel Marte. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Puig to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Here's Chris Owings now. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Swing and a liner. And boy, anybody, anytime is right, as Arizona's got extra bases again. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Alex Avila trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Pitch on its way to Avila. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 6-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in, Chase Utley. First pitch coming, here it is. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a liner. Foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Utley, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Walker comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. set, and the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. They still find themselves down 6-0. Kenta Maeda gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Leading off for Arizona.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 99, Taijuan Walker.
Striding in once again, Taijuan Walker getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Peterson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Peralta. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Corey Seager. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Corey Seager.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hit in the air to left. Marrero backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Walker steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
A ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Utley's up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Right there for strike 1. Line towards center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Walker comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Nick Ahmed. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Puig. He's there and records the first down. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Ahmed stands at first with 1 out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
How about it?
Digging in once again, Taijuan Walker. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Oh, and he botches it. And a relay to the plate. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Pulled toward right center field. Utley is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Men on third with 2 down. To first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Matt Kemp will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Owings moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Walker steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Count is 1-2 now. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with the 1-2, and another foul ball. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hit on the ground to third. Forsythe is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Chris Owings now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base but haven't been able to string anything together. Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. Grandal leads off second with nobody out. and another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Skied down the left field line. Peralta on the move. And no one will track it down. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Fernando Salas enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Yasiel Puig is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Salas is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Got him.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Ball 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, everyone knows it's a long season, but a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with the first step, and they've just taken that first step. 1-0 to start the year has to feel awfully good.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Taijuan Walker earns his first win of the season. Rich Hill permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.